All right, welcome everybody to the Loft at Barn Farm Garage. I'm Will. If you guys watch the Barn Farm Garage channel, you guys know myself and probably Chris. And then we have Devin here with us, who is the RedBrush HQ channel. So, welcome to it. This is our first episode. We're just going to kind of give you guys some intros, let you know what we do, and yeah, go from there. So, I guess to start out, the Barn Farm Garage channel, we pretty much do a little bit of everything. If you've watched the channel, you've seen we get into all kinds of stuff. Buying stuff, selling stuff, going to auctions, buying crazy whatnot, trying to make it run again. All kinds of stuff. And I'll let you do yours, Devin. What do you do?
Yeah, we pretty much at the moment at RedBrush HQ, we're kind of just recording our main business stuff, which is we do showers. And lately we've been trying to get into the stuff we really want to do is fix and flip vehicles. We really want to do house projects, fix and flip houses, just random project stuff. So, but at the moment it's construction stuff. It's a little repetitive at the moment, but one of these days we'll get into these other projects.
Repetitive pays the bills though, man.
It does right now. It pays for the stuff you guys, if you come from my channel, the stuff you see on there. So buy junk, flip junk, sell junk. That's pretty much all of our.
When it comes down to it, that's what we're all doing here.
We all do here.
We love trash. We can't help it.
Yeah, as you can tell, our podcast room, it's all trash.
Yeah, this is literally the loft to the barn that came with the property I bought 2 years ago. So I thought, what better way to repurpose it than turn it into a podcast studio?
It will be a pretty badass podcast room though once it's cleaned up.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be pretty sick.
I'm gonna make a big video, time lapse the whole cleanup, just the whole thing, just removing it, put some
that'd
stuff
actually be
up.
a pretty sick video.
Get some cameras up and around. I think that'd be awesome.
I mean, look, hang some lights off the top. Where should we have the act? Like this be the spot or?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of tough with this big old beam across the room.
I don't know, it would be kind of sick though because we could put like stuff on the beam that would show in the.
I planned on doing that. I was gonna get some stuff and set it up there.
Yeah, there's gonna be so much more room for activities once it's cleaned up in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty.
Not walking on 6 inches of straw.
What too? And like if you go back there, the people can't see the rest of the barn and get too close to the back wall. So
yeah, honestly, I think this is the spot because that beam is perfect for.
We put some stuff on it. We can hang some stuff off of it too.
Stuff that is unique to our channels. Maybe one of these days, Chris will get himself a channel.
Need to, Chris?
Yeah, maybe one of these days.
He's like the LS George of our channels. He's just there.
He's just there. He's just hanging out. Sometimes he holds the camera.
Hanging out, you know.
But yeah, I think it's unique to pretty much what we do around here. So.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you ought to feel right at home. There's a tub back there.
I was gonna say,
yeah, shit, there is a tub back there. A little PTSD.
That one came out in one piece, so.
Yeah.
Not used to seeing all that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh man.
Tubs are they're. Yeah, I don't want to talk about tubs.
You can't wait for the day when you never have to put in another tub again, don't
I can't wait for that day. That day I hope comes soon. I'm tired of doing tubs. Especially after dabbling into this truck, it's like I don't want to get back into doing tubs, but like I said, it pays the bills, so I got to do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's so tough about it. I mean, you know, working a day job, it's to pay for the fun stuff we've been doing with, you know, getting the flip vehicles, you know, doing the auctions, playing with the skiddies, you know, the excavators and stuff. I mean, yeah, I'd love to do it full time, but. Yeah,
it doesn't pay that good.
Yeah, it pays good, but
maybe someday.
It would if we had some more capital.
Oh yeah, the capital part of it for sure.
We're getting there.
Oh yeah.
Slowly but surely, we're getting there.
Slowly but surely, we're getting there.
Yeah, ain't too bad. Too bad.
The problem with us is we're just we're the type that we're not going to go in whole hog because if it don't go south, we like a roof.
Oh, you got to play it safe.
Yeah, we like a roof.
Have to play it safe.
Yeah, especially having families and stuff, and being in our 30s now. So we're at that point now.
We're halfway there, boys.
Yeah, we can't really.
What are y'all buying for your midlife crises?
I got a motorcycle out there.
Hey, Chris got a $150 motorcycle. We learned to ride it today. There we go.
First ride today, yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe we didn't get that on video.
I know.
I could have been clipping that in.
I think I was videoing, but I wasn't videoing.
I didn't even think about it. He just took off on it. I didn't even have a camera handy.
Hey, that's why I'm not a YouTuber, guys. I don't think about that stuff.
That's got to be the hardest part of adjusting into doing YouTube is remembering to turn the camera on.
That is the hardest part. Like the turning the camera on part now isn't so hard for me. It's trying to get out of the time lapse portion of it because time lapse is easy filler.
It is.
But at the same point, I mean, I get it. Some people can make a living out of time lapse videos, but for me, I feel like it's boring.
Right.
Well, and I mean, it goes down to what we like to watch.
Yeah.
You know,
I've done some time lapses in a couple of the videos I did over the winter, and people actually commented on that they didn't like the time lapses in there. I thought, like, you know, because like it's me plowing snow or something, and I'm like, man, nobody wants to sit here and just watch me plow snow for 45 minutes, but I'll speed it up. But no, I guess they do.
Yeah, some people love that stuff.
Right. So
I mean, I feel like you have to have time lapse in a video because. If you don't, like shit, when we had we did the truck stuff with the scrap.
Yeah.
And then just to make that all in one video, that was 3-something hours long.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Trying to cut and go through.
Yeah.
I did slow that time lapse of the tractor usage down a lot though. Like it wasn't as speedy. Like it was a lot smoother than what I normally do. So
for mine, I tried to do more fast-paced videos, but leaving like the sound of the fast-paced video in there.
Yeah.
Instead of because straight time, at least on my camera, time lapse gets rid of sound completely.
Right.
Yeah.
When I do the normal video and then just fast forward it. It's those you see a lot of those like TikTok style videos that when they fast forward they still have all the noise in there.
Yeah, a little whining and squeaking going on. Yeah.
I don't know, the impact noise of it fast forward is kind of, it's like ASMR shit.
It is.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice listening to.
Especially when you're like building something, like when you're doing it and you do a time lapse and you're using like the miter saw or something, and it's like, and yeah, like that's okay. But yeah, hearing all the squeaking of people talking at 16 times, yeah. I want to get into doing a lot more of voiceovers with that stuff too on certain things.
Yeah.
So it's not just dead space.
That is actually something that I know I've watched a lot of guys do is they'll actually do the voiceovers and explain what's going on as the video is going, and that I like that a lot better personally. But,
yeah.
I need to figure out how to actually do that with my, I don't know if I can do that with my programming, but it would be nice to have for some stuff.
Oh, absolutely. I've done it a little bit.
Oh, really, man? This is a podcast. Come on.
Guy's got the phone going off.
Jesus.
Mine's always on vibrate. I know it's not.
Mine's always on vibrate.
It vibrates so loud though, you'll probably hear it.
It's going to jump off the table. I mean, it's crazy. Think about how many years we've talked about we should be recording the crazy stuff we did. We'd be out there in the woods and mudding and just...
Sure, I feel like...
We've probably missed out on a decade of
the
good
younger
content.
life of us would probably got us there faster than what we're doing now.
Oh, absolutely.
We would have started this in our early 20s.
Well, a lot of the stuff we would buy and play with and stuff was just for fun. We didn't do it to make any kind of money or to get anywhere. We were working full time, so it was like, hey, that looks cool.
Yeah.
Let's buy it. Let's see if it runs. Let's mess with it.
Hey, let's buy that Explorer and take it out in the woods.
Yeah. Oh, look, $800 Ford Explorer that doesn't run right. There we go.
I'd have been
fuel pump and then just Baja the living crap out of it.
It was a lot more wilder back in those days. It would have made some good content. Missed out on those days.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I do have a couple videos of the Explorer doing donuts.
Oh, you actually posted it on one of your shorts.
I think one of my shorts has it on there. That's what that is. That's about a 10-year-old short of that thing trying to do a donut with what was left of the all-wheel drive system.
Yeah, the first...
with the axle not attached.
Yeah, the rear axle, we broke it off. It was literally not attached, so when you went over bumps, the axle tried to jump up, and it would hit the bottom of the back.
Whenever we'd get whipping donuts you'd get going hard enough, it'd start hopping.
Yeah, it was a rough ride.
Yeah, the first video I did of, I guess you can call it stupid shit, while doing this YouTube stuff, I broke the truck, so.
Yeah. There you go.
That's why I don't do too much dumb stuff.
Well, you can't do the stupid stuff in the primary view. You got to get stupid stuff.
Can't do it in the daily.
That's the thing. The daily, I don't have anything but dailies, so the non-dailies are not running yet.
Right.
Well, the one is running, but I don't have a drive shaft, so I can't really.
I wish we had more property out here to play around like that on some stuff. We would be much poorer than we already are.
we would
though.
get.
Oh yeah, I mean, we'd be.
Medical bills.
There'd be 6 or 7 junkers out there, and yeah, it'd be a bad time.
Well, we got 2 sitting there starting, so you've already sold everything else off. So
You don't want to Baja those through the woods, though.
Nah.
Hey, I had one I used to Baja. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like my YouTube content from back in the day
Oh,
would have been
absolutely.
great.
Well,
I took an old body style truck like that, Baja through the woods with no brakes and 7 people in the bed of the truck.
Well, that's how I ended up with my truck. Is there was one out there where we used to go mudding,
Yeah.
and we could not kill it, and I was like, okay,
And oh boy, did I try.
okay. I mean, yeah,
We had a rally escape. That was fun.
that's also
We
how.
tried. We did blindfold races through the woods. And of course, me being an online racer in the simulator world, as soon as I put that blindfold on, I just pinned that bitch, and I didn't make it 20 foot and smoked a tree at like 30 miles an hour. The passenger was supposed to be the guider, and it didn't work out too well. I'm already pinned.
You didn't give them time.
Nope.
Oh man,
Think fast.
think fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'd been all kinds. We probably would have went through cameras like no other, trying all
Oh
that.
yeah.
I mean,
oh, we'd have bashed them off of trees.
oh
and
god, yeah, easily.
ripped 'em off in the
GoPros
mud.
weren't ready for that level of abuse back then.
I still feel like, I mean,
We had some slight technical difficulties there. The battery on the light died, so we had to bring in the substitute backup light, and took him a minute to come in. We had to call him and everything, but he's here now. We got light, we're good, and we'll charge the batteries next week. All right, well, we will, maybe. Don't quote me to that. But
first time podcasting stuff.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
trial and error here. Bear with us. Oh man, I think the rain stopped.
Yeah, it has gotten pretty quiet outside.
Yes, it has. All right, where were we? Lost topic.
To be honest, I don't remember.
Jeez.
Last I remember, we were talking about
Baja and stuff through the woods.
yeah, Baja
Yep.
through the woods,
Yep.
and
Our stupid days, young days.
Would have made good content, but we're here now. We're videoing now. Got over 110 videos on the Barn Farm channel for you guys to check out. Now, a lot of those videos and a lot of the followers that watch that are probably from. I used to have another channel that I rebranded this into, and that was the Last Minute Adventures channel. That basically it was, you just got to watch me struggle in the woods, climbing mountains, and dying in the cold and stuff like that. But for those of you that were interested in that, I still struggle here, so stay tuned. Don't worry, there's struggle. But so I rebranded it because situation changed. We're no longer traveling, no longer doing a lot of that stuff. Maybe someday, but for now, we're doing stupid stuff here. So that's why if you look back there, you can still go back and watch those videos. They're in another playlist. Have at it. I'm going to keep them on there, but yeah, we're not doing a whole lot of that at the moment.
don't have time.
Don't have time. Ain't got time to be running around climbing mountains.
I mean, it's the perfect opportunity to become a new outdoor boys.
It's just true. It's just true. I was truly upset when I watched that video.
Yeah. I mean, you had like two big YouTubers just up and leave at the same time, pretty much.
It was like within months. Yeah, Matt retired, and then right after that, Luke retired, and
At least we got a couple more videos from Luke, so
that's true.
it wasn't as heartbreaking.
Right.
Yeah.
He gave us just a little something to hold on to at the end of the year there. No, that was
Matt just up and disappeared on us.
Well, and it's so bad.
probably out there climbing mountains.
Probably.
Well, it was so bad too, because I mean, both of them, it more came down to family. They didn't want
Oh, it
the
did.
exposure for their family because
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
suck and they're weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I actually saw a lot of videos that were on. I don't know if they were on TikTok or what, but they were like videos of other people recording the Nichols family, like as they were out, being like, "Oh, there they are," and stuff like that. And it's like, just don't.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna get famous doing that. No one's gonna praise you for doing that. Like,
No,
just
not at
leave
all.
them alone.
Well, and that's what screws it up for everybody.
It does. It does.
know?
You don't need to be a stalker. You don't need. I mean, I understand there's the fame that comes with it, and you can't get away from that. But at the same time, like, have some respect for it.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, it's even like whenever we go down to Cletus and cars, you know,
Right.
getting to meet, you know, the different YouTubers there, and I mean, they're just people. I know that's a crazy concept.
Well,
but
yeah, too. But I mean, how many times have we been able to just stand there and, like, in the early Cletus and Cars days, when you could just like go up to the fence and stand next to them guys and just chill.
Yeah.
You didn't bug them. Made some comments. Made some conversation.
yeah,
Had a good time. Go on your way. I mean, they're just right there. You don't got to go bombard them and everything else like that. It really ruins them and it really pushes them out, I think.
Yeah,
you get to see them on camera. You don't need to see them at home.
Right.
that is the truth.
Ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. Have a little respect about it.
People just don't anymore, though.
No, it's a big problem with it. We need some topics for upcoming episodes.
Yeah,
Ain't no joke.
If
I'm
you're
sure
watching this, drop topics in the comments.
I'm sure we can.
We'll talk about almost anything. Almost.
I'm sure we can come up with some pretty good topics.
Oh, I'm
to talk
sure
about.
we will. I've got a few swirling around, so.
Yeah, there's. I know honestly, we just need to record our Discord conversations. Is what we need to do.
Yeah, we about need to.
We need to have this going, and then we need to have the Discord podcast.
Yeah, we want to have the. I guess we could record ourselves.
That might require
video.
more editing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah,
more
we could
editing.
video record ourselves while we're on Discord.
We
'cause,
could. I'll just make it like a Zoom call.
Yeah, I feel like our Discord conversations would make for some killer podcast content.
Oh, probably.
It would.
I mean, how many times have we been on there for hours? Just,
Right.
You know.
3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I think Chris got to be at work soon.
those conversations. They would have to be edited a lot.
Yeah, half of it we wouldn't be able to use to protect us.
Yeah, those conversations are not PG-13.
No.
No.
They're not.
Need a rated R podcast channel.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one we about need a paywall. And an NDA.
Please subscribe to our pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Screen recording.
Right. So what plans do you have coming up for, I guess we'll say, the future of the RedBrush channel? Let's give them an idea of what you got, what you're thinking.
So my plan, I mean, anybody's plan, I guess, with YouTube would be to grow it to where you have that popularity, you can do what you want when you want type thing.
Right.
I mean, I'd like that. My plan is, it'd be nice to turn it into something that I can like give back to people. Like, for me, it'd be like veterans or stuff like that, families that need stuff, whatever.
Sure.
I've always been big on, like, I can't do it as much because, of course, I gotta live myself right now. But
Right.
like, I want to do just like try to keep it short, but like Christmas time, find families that need gifts and stuff, or like a Christmas dinner or whatever, give to them.
Get to that stage where you can be the person who's helping give back to the
Yeah.
community and stuff like that.
Thanksgiving dinners, blah blah blah, Easter's. Of course, my main business is construction stuff, so like I want to get into flipping houses and being able to flip enough to where like if I can flip so many a year, it allows me to be able to flip a house that I can just give to somebody that needs a house, type stuff like that. Give cars, whatever, money, whatever it is.
Right.
That's what I want to do. Like, that would be cool to do.
Right on.
I mean,
For sure.
want to do it with cool content. I mean, I'm big on racing, so it'd be cool to race. I like flipping cars and stuff myself too. So as you see on my channel, the 7.3 black truck project that we got going on, like doing more of that stuff. Pretty much the same concept of stuff in the construction world as like the automotive world.
Yeah.
So flipping cars and not flipping cars. I like cars, but I know more about diesels. So flipping diesels, flipping houses. I don't know if we're really doing much more than out of that. Like, more of like I guess you can say Cletus's now videos.
Right.
Like, I'm not a drag racer, so I don't want to do that type of stuff. I wouldn't mind doing it, but like, just doing cool stuff in life. That's what I want to
Just
do.
getting out there and living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to grow up in small town America up here. I mean, life gets pretty boring life is definitely boring now up here because you're older and
Yeah.
there ain't nothing around here. We don't. The partying ain't there anymore like it used
And
to
we
be.
wanted to grow up. I mean, come on now. Idiots.
I would. That's what I want to do. I want to do stuff like that. I just basically want to grow, which I'm pretty sure I have it on my description of my channel, or I said it in my first intro video. Pretty much, I want to grow this channel to give back.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Well, I think that cigar's falling apart on me. I knew it was a bad idea.
Especially that dry thing.
Yeah, never. If you get gifted cigars for Christmas, just re-gift those. don't smoke them. Just re-gift them. Those are re-giftable cigars.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I want to do. That's.
Well, I think doing this stuff and getting to a point where it allows you to get to a point where you can do that and live and kind of do it all comfortably. Because I kind of feel like, and I'm no YouTube guru, but I kind of feel like as long as you just stay at it long enough and you actually put some effort into the content, you'll get somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, you may not be top 10, you may not be top 100, but even being top 1 million is still somewhere in that world. So
Yeah, as long as the views are there, and that's what I hope. And that's why I'm trying to get away from this bass stuff because.
yeah,
It could just be my perspective on it because I'm just tired of doing it, but
I'm sure
I
it's
don't
got
wanna
something to do with it.
repetitive content like that. I want to do something new every video, or something new every so many videos.
We'll do something you enjoy too.
Yeah,
That makes it.
Well, that's be a big part of it right there.
Yeah.
As long as you're enjoying it, theoretically, views should come.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder if that's like with a lot of YouTubers that retire, is because it just falls into their niche, fell into a repetitive state, and there's just nowhere to go with
And that's
it.
exactly it.
It's either
Get out of it.
draw the line or risk losing what you've got to go in a new direction. So
Yeah,
I want to try not to get in. Basically, if folks don't want to see what I'm doing, then they just don't want to see what I'm doing.
I've already gotten there, and I'm a nobody YouTuber.
Right. Yeah,
hell,
you've got to keep that mentality and just keep trucking.
You have 100 and how many videos you've posted?
110.
110
that's with
videos.
old videos and new videos and the shorts, but
you've had a YouTube channel for how long now?
oh man,
This one?
with this one being rolled into it, let's just say from when it was Last Minute Adventures, that was 2022, 23.
Yeah,
So that's 3 years with a big gap in there.
3 years of 110-ish videos.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for a few months, and I have almost 80 videos, and probably 99% of them are just shower installs. So
Right.
I'm at the point now where it's like, it might not be repetitive to people that watch it.
Yeah.
They might like it, but I just don't love it.
Well, you've been doing it for how many years?
Yeah.
You're
That's
still
the
doing
thing,
the same mundane, shower out, shower in.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the consistency part of it too, though, which is very good. To your point, you can posting so much.
Yeah, well, that's also a bad thing too lately. As you can tell on my channel, it went from being like a lot of videos at once to 3 videos a week, which I wanted to do. Now it's like 1, maybe 2 videos a week because I've gotten to that point where I don't want to edit the bath videos anymore. Like, I'm editing the other stuff that we're doing.
Yeah, well, that's the worst part of it too.
But
the editing.
I'm pretty sure the YouTube algorithm favors consistency, and so that's why I need to keep on top of it. Honestly.
It does. I only do. I'm at 1 a week, and I'm late today. There's not even a video up.
I was supposed to have.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to edit it late tonight.
I was supposed to have 3 videos.
It's
up
probably
this
not even
week,
going to make it before midnight, if we're being honest. It's probably going to be a Saturday video, but I got busy. Ain't got time.
Yeah, that's right. Ain't got time.
I don't even know how many videos I've even posted this week. I'm pretty sure it's 1 if I even posted 1.
I would love to do more than 1 a week. I just know that I can make 1 a week work with what I've got coming in, because I also don't want to start making videos that just people just don't,
you don't want to do
I
filler.
don't want filler videos. I hate filler videos. Like, I will if I have to, but
So in the last 6-7 days, I guess I have posted 3 videos, but as in a week starting Monday to Sunday, I've only posted 1 video this week. So.
yeah, I need to get on. We don't have merch or anything up. I had merch when it was Last Minute Adventures, and I've since shut all that down. But yeah, I need to get in there and get some stuff designed, and I need to get us some shirts and stuff made and hats and whatnot to be wearing.
Yeah, I need to do that for my actual YouTube. I don't even have it for my business.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You don't even your business doesn't even have them.
I don't know.
I have 1 business shirt for the business, one, and I just wear it when I'm out working.
Yeah. I need to. Yeah,
That's
I
my
need to
employee
actually
uniform.
make more YouTube stuff. It always is nice when somebody can just help out. Which I'm doing. I do it now. It's just in a lot smaller.
Well, you do what you can without putting
Yeah.
yourself in a hole.
Exactly.
Do what you can without ending up in the position where you have to receive the help.
Yep.
That's the goal. Stay on the upside. I mean, I'd like to get to the point where maybe we could do some of the small equipment or something as a giveaway. I think that would help some folks out. I mean,
that'd
I
be
know
pretty cool.
I know a lot of people do big equipment giveaways and stuff, but I think
Yeah.
you know it's affordable, and I mean, there's a lot of people who can't go out and just buy a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 machine, but they could. I mean, you go to work with that. I mean, you could start a small business with one of those.
Yeah.
You get a little excavator and a trailer, and I mean, you're off to it.
You get one of the little skid steers. Next thing
Absolutely.
you're doing driveways.
I mean, yeah, especially if you're into lawn care, that could put your business in a whole nother avenue.
Yeah.
But
And that's what I want to do too. It'd be cool to, if we can grow the giveaway stuff on my channel, is I want to get to the point where I can do certain types of bigger giveaways that basically you can start a business out of it.
right.
I don't want to give away my secrets, but there's other people out there that do this in different aspects of things. So that's what I would like to try and do. So hopefully we can grow this into doing something. And then, I mean, look, my biggest thing for me when I got out of high school, I was in the military, so I had that as a job, but when I went to straight factory work after I graduated, so instantly found out the corporate lifestyle was not my type of lifestyle. Did not want to have a boss. So ever since I pretty much graduated, I've been trying to run a business. And so if you can own a business and I can help get to that point of you owning a business, that would be
That's the way to go, really.
cool. Owning a business is definitely the route to be. It definitely sucks. Like it definitely has its ups and downs, but as long as you have consistent money flow and you can manage your money right, that's where it's at.
That's a big thing with it. I mean, when it comes down to it, I think a lot of people, when they go to start businesses or they get the ideas and the dreams to do it, is, you know, they just think they're going to go out and make all kinds of money.
Yeah.
Like, there's no plan, there's no budget, there's no financials. There's just, I'm going to make enough money to cover it. I'm going to make enough money to just go buy the equipment and do whatever I need to do. And it's not always the case. There's a lot of times you've got to figure out how to source that from somewhere else.
Yeah, and it's definitely not. You don't have the free time you think you would have.
No, it eats
ain't-
it up.
You can do what you want when you want. It kind of is in a sense,
Yeah, it's
but
there,
you're working
but
24/7.
Once you finally are successful enough, you
Yeah.
can take time away.
Yeah.
But people don't understand that. Whenever you run a business,
getting to that point is,
24/7, 365.
It
yeah.
pretty much is too.
yeah.
And if you're not thinking about work, you should be thinking about work.
Or the amount of people that, like, I like to call it the small business owner syndrome, where where the business owner is like less than 5 years in, and I mean, and I'm not, you know, anyone to be giving advice. This is just my perspective of what I see. But they're like less than 5 years in, and they're already trying to remove themselves and just let it
Oh
run.
yeah,
They're just wanting to take the profits and step back and be like, oh, it should just, all I got to do is take a few phone calls a day. And it's like,
Yeah.
no, that's like, if you're lucky, that's like 15, 20 year stage. Like,
yeah, that's with me too. Like
you can't
I'm
just
trying
remove
to-
yourself.
I got pretty much have like 3 businesses going on now. I have the main business
Right.
with the bass stuff, and then well, technically the other 2 businesses is kind of what you do too. Is
Yeah.
we have a storefront down at Simon's Speed Shop. We sell
The
some
reselling,
stuff, resale
yep.
part, and then the fix and flip stuff too.
Yep.
Or buy and flip stuff, I should say, because it's not all fix and flips. At least in your
True.
guys' case, now you're finally getting out of the fix and flips. You're buying
Oh,
brand new
man.
stuff and
Yeah,
selling.
but we still yearn for the
Oh,
trash.
yeah.
I'm always scrolling.
I mean, that's the thing.
That's a lot of talk coming from the guy who doesn't have to change the brake lines.
There's a
I'm not done.
there's some there's some adrenaline and some what's the word I'm looking for? There's some
It's an addiction.
yeah.
is.
There's some
I mean, it's fun. It's, and if you know what you're doing, and then you're smart about it, I mean,
Yeah.
usually you don't lose out doing it.
yeah, there's a lot of excitement in like taking something shitty
Right.
and making it nice.
Oh
again.
yeah,
I love something that has been given up on.
yeah,
Perfect example, that White Ranger.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That thing was given up on. They were
Yep.
done.
They're basically selling it for someone to take it to the scrapyard.
Yeah. Pick it up and realistically within an hour's worth of poking around and
Oh yeah, I mean, get it home and basically figure out what it needs to run like a top again inside of 2 hours. I mean, we're not master mechanics.
Nope.
I don't hold any fix-it degrees.
I hold the
I got a lot of years of experience at this point of messing up, but
common sense experience.
well, yeah,
That's all
that's
you
just
need,
it.
really.
The school of common sense.
the
Yeah,
school of common sense. I have a master's degree in that.
There you go.
I have a doctor's degree in that. All right. There's a lot of people in this world that.
I've got one of those, and then I got one of those in effing up.
There's a
And if you
lot
put
of-
those two together, you could go places.
Yeah, but
like-
as long as you have that common sense, I mean, you're way leaps and
Absolutely.
bounds of, I think, over 90% of this world.
Yeah, just never spend any. It's like just like the casino. Never spend money that you're gonna need. That
Yeah,
you can't live
exactly.
without.
Yep.
If you can't live without it, you don't need to be spending it. That's if you're doing that, you're gonna end up in a bad place. As I spent $300 at auction today on random stuff. Those are shop supplies, though. They were necessities.
shop
All right.
supplies, that
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if I could save $1, we're gonna save $1. That's just how it goes.
That's what we got to do here at Barn Farm Garage.
Yeah, this place don't run for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially like we got a tire machine that, yeah, it's great. We can change our own tires, but it takes $10 worth of weights.
Right. That tire machine pretty well pays for itself for the most part.
I'm
That's
not-
about all it does, but it pays for itself. So,
A lot of it to me too is just security of knowing it's there.
yeah,
I
it's true.
love the security of knowing, hey, I got a tire machine. I can just go fix this right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, especially with the cost of getting tires changed these days. I mean,
Yeah, or say, you got something happen on a Saturday night. Well, ain't nobody open until
oh,
Monday.
absolutely. Yep. Or the amount of people that need tires on like farm implement wheels that the tires aren't good enough so the shops won't touch them, even though they're not road safe, obviously, but they're not going on the road. They're going in the field. I mean, the last set of tires I did for a guy, or 2 sets ago, were going on a bush hog, a 3-point bush hog. And took him up there. I told him no. And he's like, well, it goes on a bush hog. It's not going on. No, these are dry rod. They got a little cracking. We can't put them on there. So he's got to, either do it by hand or find somebody like us who is willing to put them on there for his bush hog. So yeah, I mean, it works out like that, and kind of gets a little. We've had a lot of word of mouth on that thing for situations like that. So it helps the community locally, which is kind of nice. So.
You gonna start yourself a YouTube channel, Chris?
I don't know.
I think you need to.
Yeah.
Life and times of
Or start like a community in like Instagram or Facebook or
Right.
something.
You could do a Facebook, or not Facebook. You could do a YouTube. Oh, we finally got him on the Facebook. That took long
I
enough.
don't even want to talk about it.
You could do a YouTube and then just be videoing when we're videoing, but have it from like stuff from your point of view, and then just throw little videos together.
Yeah, you could do that.
So the people might want to see your point of view, Chris.
Eh, sick individuals in the world, I guess.
Exactly. They want to know what you're up to. They're curious.
Yeah, I really don't know. I enjoy, even though we're kind of trying to pull away from a little bit of I won't say we're trying to pull away from the fix and flip stuff. We're trying to do a little more of the just.
We enjoy being a Wish version of Vice Grip Garage.
And that is and that's the problem for me, is like people are already doing that type of thing, and I cannot stand it whenever there's copycat channels out there.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me
I know.
wrong,
I hate every time I do a video where it's like a quote unquote will it run video, and I try so hard like to make sure I don't say anything.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a lot of times like I make stuff up, and it was like, man, people are gonna think I'm just ripping off Vice Grip.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, no, I'm not. Like,
There's a lot of respect.
yeah, there's a lot of
I'm
respect. He's a
trying
cool
to-
dude, but that's not the goal here. Like, we're trying to go our own way. Sometimes we just land in that avenue.
Yeah.
That's kind of hard nowadays, though, with everybody trying to do it.
It really
Well,
is.
it is. You
It
have-
really is.
How many channels will it run or
Yeah.
all that? And
But people love it.
people do love
They
it.
eat it up.
Well, and the thing is I love doing it too.
Well,
'Cause
yeah.
there is nothing like whenever, you hit that key or you kick that, you kick it, and you hear it pop. you know there's life in there.
Oh yeah.
I don't care if it's a weed eater. I don't care if it's a car,
Yeah.
motorcycle. Doesn't matter what it is.
Picking
Whenever
up
you
something that's sat there for decades.
Well, and that's what I love too. Like, you know, that bike, the tractors, the
For the ambulance.
the ambulance. But now that's when we should really.
Oh man, I really wish we would have had a video for the ambulance. That's a story right there. Like that one would have been fun.
Hey, there you actually. I don't remember. It was on the.
I have a short.
Mill & Company.
Yeah.
You posted a kind of like a slideshow of the ambulance.
Oh yeah, I'll have to see if I can hunt that down.
I forgot about that one. You had Will & Co.
Yeah, I'll have to hunt that down. I'd probably still have it and
I'm
see
sure
if
you do.
and see if I can pull that over. Cause yeah, that'd be cool. It's about the best I've got. I have very little footage.
Hey, you know what?
I have some of it running. I think that's in a short on the channel, but
yeah. That.
I think that's before it was painted too.
Yeah.
That's right after I moved it, but before we painted it. I don't have any footage of that thing after it was finished. I just got that picture of it sitting in the barn there.
Need to do a little, if it does exist, you need to do a little bit of blurring of things.
Be fine. We'll edit it. We'll get it
And
edited.
it's a straight piped ambulance.
Yeah. It's okay. Sounded good.
That should have been illegal. That exhaust underneath that, the brake lines, everything perfect.
Yeah, I think it was Chris is down there sawzalling the muffler off 20 minutes after owning it.
Yeah. Sounded good though.
Did sound good. Did sound good. Diesels sound good straight pipe though. Like you can't, they don't really get obnoxious. They only get obnoxious when the pipe gets bigger. That's when it gets bad. But you get like 8-inch pipe on there, and then it's like, oh God.
Yeah.
We don't mess around with fancy ones like you do. We like the IDIs.
Yeah,
we're old school diesel.
I don't like the anything non-turboed. This might be a non-popular opinion, but old Detroit's, the worst sounding diesel ever.
Not, yeah, you know, I'm
not a old Detroit sounding
You
person.
talking about the exhaust sound
Yeah.
or the sound of the engine running?
Exhaust sound, they sound terrible.
it's like a 6.2.
It's terrible.
I love the sound of one idling whenever one
I like the
starts
sound
up
of
and
any
idling.
diesel idling,
Yeah.
but
What's when a diesel sounded like a diesel?
those old Detroits,
Sound like a truck.
those old Detroits at like 1,000 RPM sound like they're about to blow up.
That
They're just
sounds like a jet
screaming.
engine.
They're
Yeah.
just
That's true.
screaming.
Oh, I drove a couple 98s whenever I worked in Plymouth there, and
Yeah.
anyway.
That's I mean, I respect anything when it comes to classic or customization, except squatted trucks. You guys are
No.
just fucks. You guys don't need Dennis
No room for that.
Earth. Sorry about the language, but squatted truck people, sorry.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't care.
You know what? They can't,
We don't want your views.
Exactly.
They can't win your giveaway either.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Need a picture of your truck.
But yeah,
Squatters need not apply.
the old Detroits, yeah, they're just, I don't know. Not a fan of them, sound of them.
A lot of the old diesels, like the exhaust really, I mean, aside from like the big trucks, like the semis, like the old school,
semis,
like those
those
sound killer.
old
But yeah, when you
Cummins.
get into like the smaller truck diesel engines and stuff, the exhausts on a lot of them were just kind of what they were. I mean, I don't mind an IDI. You can make an IDI sound good, but I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'm biased, but a 6.7 Power Stroke, best sounding truck out there. 6.7 from 11 to 16. I think those are the best sounding.
Yeah, I did like mine. I didn't mind how mine was, and all it was basically just dumped behind the axle. So
Yeah. It's a Duramax ain't too bad too. I like the LYs to the LMLs.
yeah,
The L5Ps up. I mean, I'm a Ford guy, but they sound like a 6.0, and 6.0s are they sound. There's a clip out. There's a short out there. It is a 6.0 that takes off and it gets to its tone where it makes its loudest noise, and then it cuts to a fat chip farting. It sounds just like a 6.0. Ever since I've seen that video, I can't. Every time I hear a 6.0 that does it, it crackles. That's what I think the whole time.
Well, same thing with the 6.7s though. How they have that when
They
you
get that-
let off,
yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
There's a video and it's a deer that starts making the noise. Ever since then, I can't take them serious.
Yeah, that's how the 6.0s and then the L5Ps up on the Duramaxes sound. They're
yeah.
nope. But I mean, I'm a diesel guy, so I like any diesels.
I just haven't played with a lot of them. I mean, not a lot of the newer ones. A lot of the older ones. I've had a few of the IDIs. I had that one 6.5, and I mean, that was a good running truck. It just leaked oil quicker than you could put it in.
Yeah.
So that was a problem. But
yeah, it's a dually that do a burnout.
It was, yeah. You know, it was a dually that like was a dog running down the road, but would sit there and smoke 4 tires off. So.
Yeah, that one didn't make any sense.
No, that one was something else. But I mean, yeah, no, I don't mind them. I just don't get into them. If I was more familiar with them, I'd probably be more into it. But wouldn't mind having a 6.9 at some point to play with. Of course, I hear those are more problematic than the 7.3 was, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
They got more of a classic sound, in my opinion, when they're running.
They do sound better than the 7.3s, but
yeah, I don't know enough about them. All I know is every time I find one, it's like not worth the trouble of getting my hands on. So who knows? Maybe we'll get another couple through here at some point.
oh, I'm sure we will. The amount of stuff we've got through here that I've just
Yeah,
you know.
Might go pick up another motorhome tonight. You never know.
Yeah.
The night is young.
That ain't no joke.
Turn a $500 motorhome into a mini skiddy.
Yeah, man. That's how you do it right there.
Damn fine deal.
Well, that's the thing too. I think that's my favorite part of the whole thing. Isn't so much as it is like I enjoy getting the stuff running, as it is like you never know what you're going to end up with in a deal. Like what one person as absolutely needs or wants, like that motorhome. Like I'd drive it to the freaking junkyard.
Yeah.
But this guy is, in love with it. It's everything he needs, and he does not need a mini skid steer. So he's willing to straight up trade.
I mean, he came here and what was it, the headlights we were trying to get working again?
Yeah, so literally I fire it up and I pull it up and the headlights are on and he's 15 minutes away. And I'm like, all right, making sure everything's good to go. It's pulled out front. And I fired and shut it off, and we went in the house. I think it's cold.
Yeah, it was cold.
It was cold. I was like,
yeah.
we'll go in. He shows up. We walk out there. We get this thing. He fires it right up. No headlights. Something, it wasn't the fuse, but something, the switch or something had just failed.
Oh, yeah, the switch was all...
Yeah, the switch just
up.
gave out. And yeah, no headlights, nothing. And they're done. So then we had to rewire headlights to get him home. But he was in love with it.
He not phased the least bit.
That's the thing with it too.
All right, let's see what we can do.
He knew what he was doing though.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. But that's the other thing I like about it too is either when we sell something or trade something, is getting it to someone who's going to enjoy it, appreciate it. Like, you get somebody who shows up and they're coming to buy something, they're not familiar with it, they're not familiar with how to fix it, and it's like, this is gonna be a problem. Either they're going to be messaging me wondering how to fix 50,000 different things that are common sense, or it's just like, but no, it's always nice when someone picks something like that up. Or like a Suburban. So the shop at my dad's, the pole barn.
Oh yeah.
So when he moved in there was a Suburban out front, and it had been there for years.
Yeah.
And I've been out there time and time again. We're cleaning out this pole barn, getting it all ready for his stuff to move in. And it turns out that actually one of my relatives have owned it, or did own it, but it was over there to get fixed, and then that place was no longer being used as a shop. So for about 7 or 8 years, a Suburban sat out front. And this was like, what was that, like a 90s, early 90s?
Yeah.
95. It was a 95.
Oh yeah, it was 95.
I hate the 95 GMs. They're all problematic. But, so he reaches out to someone who reaches out to someone, and finally we figure out who has the title and who's the owner, and I end up picking up this thing for a few $100, and they're just like, we don't want it. And I'm like, I don't know what it needs. I know it doesn't start. No one's got the key at the moment, like stuff like that. And we end up putting a starter in it. I get it running, or I don't get it running. No, I don't get it running.
Get it cranking.
Yeah, it cranks and it won't fire, and we can't figure out why. So I put it up for sale. I'm just like, I'm done with it. I don't have time. Whatever, cheap Suburban, someone can have at it. It cranks over good. 454, 4x4, rear AC. It's got all the bells and whistles in it for 95. And this guy drives clear over from the other side of the state, and he walks up and he's like, my dad used to own this Suburban. And he opens the door, he reaches under the dash, and he pushes a button while he turns the key, and he fires it up. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, he had that installed. I've been working on this thing for 3 weeks. I can't figure out. I mean, I don't want to tear into it and hot wire it, but I had just given up on it.
The crazy thing is, too, is we'd been at that dash and look.
Never saw a button.
Great,
Never
dude.
saw a button. Yeah, it had a kill button under it. You had to hold while you started, and it fired right up.
That's insane.
So yeah, so he decided to buy it, and I spent the next couple weeks making sure it would make the trip back to his house because he couldn't haul it. And yeah, took it down the road, got trans fluid in it, brake fluid in it, stuff like that. And yeah, so it went back. That was pretty cool that it went back to, it was his dad's, that bought it from the lot, like, brand new. And it went back to him to get restored, and he's going to redo it all.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's probably one of the coolest, like, buy flip type stories I think I've run into. But yeah, that one was awesome. That would have been awesome to have on video too. Yeah, I drove that thing clear back to the other side of the state.
Oh, yeah.
Messaged me when he made it home.
That's awesome. Because yeah, that was insane trying, because we were looking because it had some kind of security system on there, and so you're thinking, okay, the security system's messed up, or
that was the thing. So like they had the entire underdash pulled out, and this Viper system just taped everywhere, and I'm like, I don't even know where to start.
And if you looked at the fuse box, dude, there was wire. Oh my! I wish there was pictures.
There's wires taped, wires shoved. I mean, just
things that look like they're jumped, things that, well, that's obviously not factory, but I can't tell what that does.
Yeah. If you weren't familiar with the harnesses and the wiring, like it just looked like a rat's nest in there. But the thing drove great too. Yeah, it was good running unit. I almost didn't want to sell it after it fired up, but I was like, man, I gotta sell it to this guy.
Yeah.
Like, not that big of a dick. Like, I can't not sell it to this guy. But yeah, no. So I'm glad that one went to him. That was a pretty cool situation there. But so yeah, that's kind of like the fun thing of it. I enjoy of it is, you never know what you're gonna get. You never know who you're gonna meet. And I'd say 85-90% of the time, the people you deal with are pretty cool people. You meet a lot of pretty chill people. There's people I've dealt with on repeat occasions and stuff. So that's the kind of thing I have fun with it. Is it's like a community. I mean, the other 10%, there's always going to be the bad to the good.
What I always loved about it was, years ago, whenever I'd see one of them, I'm like, it's still on the road. That's awesome.
Oh, I know, right?
I mean, how many years was that one parked at Wendy's?
Oh, my old F-150. Yeah, it must have left the area a few years ago, but yeah, I'd still see it. They never painted it. I put a new bed on it. It was a regular cab F-150, and the bed was shot. I put a flat bed on it, and then I ended up putting another bed on it, and then I had ended up selling it. And it was some kid's first truck. So it was pretty cool seeing that he literally was driving that truck for 2, 3, 4 years.
Oh, at least.
Yeah, after that. So, yeah, it's pretty cool to see him back out on the road or floating the marketplace sometimes.
We've seen a few of them.
Like, hey, wait a minute. I used to own that.
The ambulance.
Yep.
We sold it, and then after we sold it, it got painted blue. It was made into some kind of Bears tailgate thing.
Yep.
And then they were selling it again.
Yep.
That was tough not to try to go for round two.
That was the only reason they bought it. They bought it. It was a group of buddies. It was like a group of 10 guys, and they all went in on buying it to literally just take it to the stadium, take it to the games. That was it. They just wanted a big tailgate party unit for out there. So yeah, there's some pretty cool stories and situations. I mean, that's the fun of it I have. I enjoy that a lot.
I really wish the Indy Cruiser. I'd have liked to have went and got the Indy Cruiser.
Oh yeah, I know. I wish we could have got that back. Yeah. That was a dually crew cab IDI that I traded a 6.0 for. I can't believe I owned a 6.0. I try to forget about that.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, it was bad times.
It was a cheap 6.0. It's okay. It's okay.
The glove box might as well have been a fish tank.
The glove box was a fish tank. It literally had things living in it.
Yeah, it was bad. I opened it up and it fell. I'm like, oh.
Ran terrible too.
Oh yeah, no, it was a bad time.
Yeah. Got it. It didn't have a bed on it. Put a flat bed on it. And traded that for what we called the Indy Cruiser. That's the first year we went down to Cletus and cars. We took this IDI dually down there for that because we thought it would just be cool to take it down there. It's straight pipe, so we're gonna take it down there. We're gonna get rowdy, and The windshield when I got it, like, I always thought the seals were bad or something because you could always hear air coming in. Well, we found out that they put a windshield in it and they just put like 2 or 3 dabs of silicone. So the windshield, like, and I noticed it one day when I was driving that it would move. So the windshield just was sitting in there. Yeah. So like we spent the night before we left that next morning to go down to Cletus, and we pulled the windshield out without breaking it, resealed it. The seats weren't mounted. We had to make mounts for the seats. Like we were up till like 3 in the morning getting this thing ready to roll out. But it was fun. People down there loved it. We'd be down there, be revving it up all day.
You would have thought we were down there in a classic, a classic car or something, because people would say, "Oh."
Yeah, and then we got to take it through a big mud hole to get to the parking.
Yep.
It was a fun time.
That's like the. Oh, speaking of that, they're bringing it back. I think this year, Shide's Diesel Extravaganza.
Are they?
I think that's back in. What is it? Was it Lafayette or?
I think so. It's down there somewhere. I never went, but I always wanted to.
4 hours away from here. It's not Lafayette. It's
Terre Haute.
Terre Haute. Yeah, Terre Haute's where it's at. The fairgrounds of Terre Haute. We went a handful of years ago. First time this was back when the Diesel brothers were just starting to get very popular, and it rained like crazy, and we had blocked 2 culverts. So basically, we flooded the middle of the fairgrounds on purpose. And everybody with a lifted truck, and my buddy Evan, he had his big lifted Cummins. We were just surfing behind the trucks, or pulling us through it. We were pulling off the sponsor signs from people in their camps or whatever, and using them as water slides into the spot.
That'd be awesome. I always wanted to go to that. I've seen videos of it.
It's basically like a Mardi Gras. Like
it is, yeah. No,
like now it's something that I wouldn't be going to do what I did then. Because it was parking lot parties.
Oh,
it was getting drunk. Now I'd be going just to actually. I don't think I watched a single truck pull, watched a single truck drag, nothing. Pretty much just. I watched the dyno stuff, but now that's probably what I'd be doing. But I wouldn't be doing the stuff I did back then.
Yeah,
those were the fun days.
That'd be pretty awesome to check out. Honestly,
I would like to go to Cletus and Cars.
You need to.
I would like to go to a Cletus event.
Sure.
Are you gonna go to Indy this year?
We'll try. We'll see, because it's hard.
When is that? You remember the dates
the
this year?
The Indy.
I think it's the 2nd and 3rd.
2nd and 3rd.
Because I've already marked them off.
The Indy stuff's always around
weekend.
the wife's birthday, so.
Oof.
That's rough.
It's kind of hard to.
Tell her you got her a present. Going to Indy for it.
I don't think she'd enjoy that too much.
You don't have to deal with me.
I would like to go to Bradenton though.
That'd be At some point, we'll get.
I wish they still did the Bristol stuff, because I would like to go there, because Bristol's like my favorite track.
Yeah.
I would like, and plus Tennessee's my favorite place, so.
Right.
The only bad thing about that was there was no airflow, so the smoke hung so bad.
Yeah. I just like the mountains.
Yeah.
So. And I mean, racing. I've raced Bristol a lot on iRacing and stuff, so.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite tracks to race. So it'd be cool if we could actually get entered into some of these races, but
maybe
that's what we need to grow these YouTube channels for.
Well, it's nice for me going down to Indy for Cletus and Cars, because it takes me back to, I used to go down there to the Busch races.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would go down there for when they were doing I don't remember if it was the Silver Crown cars or what it was there at IRP.
Mm-hmm.
So, it takes me back to that, me and Dad going and, having a good time there. So it's kind of nostalgic for me, and then now that I get to go down there for something else, go with my buddies and have a good time, it's like you're getting to continue it.
Yeah, it's always a good time down there too. I mean, even though it's gotten a lot bigger, like I'm always gonna miss how like the first year or two was, how laid back everything was compared to now. I mean, but still, it's still a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for this year. I'm excited.
Well,
to go
even
this year.
then, honestly, though, with as much as it's grown, it hasn't been bad. It has not turned into something that feels like, too polished or too.
Right.
I mean, you can still get to everybody. Yeah, you might have to wait in line for a few minutes.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel.
I don't know. We'll see this year now that Cletus is a big NASCAR guy.
Yeah.
I was kind of wondering on that. I've talked to Chris about that in the past. I kind of wonder.
So he actually started, if you notice, it started being branded as burnout rivals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was, I think that's kind of him putting in motion the possibility to be able to take a step back.
Well, yeah, I mean,
The guy just doesn't have time.
well, if you're going to be
100%.
doing, that's the thing with, I mean, I've been in NASCAR realm since pretty much I can know what life was. I mean, NASCAR is a February to, I think, October.
November.
Is it November? I can't
Hunting
remember.
season, deer season.
Yeah.
That's how I know.
So
'Cause
basically, like every weekend, you're doing something. And I know he ain't a full-time driver, but if he has an event they want him to do, I mean, you're gonna have to do it, or you're
Yeah.
gonna lose your contract. So,
You got to go.
and that's a weekend thing. It's always a Sunday thing. I'm pretty sure his burnout stuff is on Sundays all the time, ain't it?
in Indy,
Well,
no.
Crown Vic.
NASCAR is a Sunday thing.
Yeah.
A Cup car is a Sunday thing. The stuff he's doing is a Friday.
Oh
Usually like
yeah,
a
I'm
Friday,
sorry.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Is a Friday or Saturday.
Friday, Saturday.
thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, ARCA stuff is sometimes Thursday,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, if he's gonna pursue this NASCAR stuff, which kind of shocks me, honestly. I get it. His channel's branded around for Dale, do it for Dale, but at the same point, like he's a drag racer. I didn't really expect him to get big into circle track racing
Yeah.
like he is, which I think is cool. I mean, like I said, I've been NASCAR fan before I was a Cletus fan, because Cletus is our age, so clearly I knew NASCAR before Cletus, but I
Maybe your age. I'm a little older than you.
Yeah, Grandpa.
technically Cletus is younger than me too, but
Yeah.
he he's my favorite YouTuber, so I like to see the collab. So
Yeah.
hopefully it makes it work out, and he doesn't saturate. As much as I like the NASCAR world, hopefully he doesn't saturate his channel with the NASCAR world. I don't want to see the other stuff go away, because that's of course why we started watching them.
Right.
Now I did get a little worried though, because I don't know how much you pay attention to stuff he does outside of his YouTube stuff, but he's been on Dirty Mo Media a few times, Dale Jr.'s podcast. He did. If you watched the recent podcast, he did say he wants to get rid of Eagle. I don't know if you heard that.
I don't blame him, dude.
He said he's
too
which I don't
fast.
blame him. It's scary.
Yeah.
He's scared of it. Which I mean,
That car is something else.
yeah, it's fast.
Yeah. Well, fastest radial car.
But at the same point too, I mean, even if he is scared of it, there's also the money aspect of it too, for how little he runs it. That's too expensive car to keep up for just running it 1 or 2 times a year.
Well, I mean, knowing when to quit too. If you've got something that is that quick, I mean, and is that dangerous, I mean, is it really worth the
Yeah.
risk? I mean, that's always been a big thing with a lot of those channels and a lot of channels that do stuff like that. It's like, man, like it's all cool, but
I mean, Zach almost died
exactly. And I mean,
during December with that accident.
Right.
So
and I feel like those guys do a pretty good job. Like, there's not a lot of accidents. Like, there's gonna be accidents. That's how it
Yeah.
goes. When you're in that life, there's gonna be accidents. Things are gonna happen. So, knowing when to cut it off if you've got something like that
Well, they
might
say
be the right call.
Basically, in the drag racing world, is you are going to hit the wall. It's not a if.
Doesn't matter how good you are. It does not matter how good you are.
Because you can be the greatest in the world, but the guy beside you, if he's beside you,
Oh,
lose
the
the
guy
tire.
beside you, a perfect day with the perfect elements, and you know, yeah, the car decides to act a little different on
Yeah.
that asphalt, or you know, and that's it. So yeah, I mean, I can't blame him.
No.
I mean, ain't gonna upset me if he gets rid of it.
What's tough about that too is, I mean, they built kind of a bastard car
yeah,
because it's not a pro mod. You know, it's a door car.
Yeah.
Well, you know, what are you going to do with that? Yeah, I mean, it's
It's true.
I do miss the race weeks though.
yeah. I love the
The Rocky Mountain race week I missed the most, but
Yeah.
not seeing them do the sick week kind of sucks. Which of course that's the NASCAR thing falling involved with that too. Daytona kind of took that away.
Right.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can do some more of those, because those are fun to watch. I mean, that's what mullet was built for. I mean, the new mullet was
Big
built
car.
to be a sick week or a race week car in general. So hopefully they do
That's-
some of that.
What's kind of so crazy about that too? I mean, James, with as much as he runs and does, I mean, that man. I'm glad that he has not branched off and like done his own channel or
I have that in my
something.
mind the whole time. Like
Yeah.
I hope he has that mindset of like, I'm cool with sticking here, because that channel, as much, I mean, even though he's not in it as much as George is, if you lose James, I feel like that channel's going to lose a big portion of its viewership.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
and
absolutely.
with me too is like he's the one that originally built Neighbor. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
James is like I feel like I know they do a lot of George and Cleat stuff, but I don't think that channel's a channel without James and Cleat.
No, he's a big part of the foundation.
Yeah.
Big
he
part of
definitely
it.
is.
So,
Because it's cool to see them see it. When it comes to, like, I'm a Cletus fan, but when it comes to the competitions,
yeah.
I'm a James fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I like too is if you like James will be on Tunamall's channel, and
That's what
that's a little more raw and uncut, and I love it because
Yeah.
you get to see the real passion.
Yeah, that's why. I've always thought that. Hopefully, he doesn't leave ever.
Yeah.
Because
I think he honestly doesn't care.
I don't think he cares.
Just wants
He
to
just
drive.
He wants to
Right.
work on race
Wrench
cars
and
and drive. Yeah, that's all he wants to do. It seems like.
I mean, hey, he's got it made.
Yeah, I mean, hell.
you get to go to work and love what you're doing.
Get to work on
You know.
just whatever you want to race on.
You don't got to get involved in all the rest of the back end and stuff and everything, and put yourself up on the podium. So,
And if you got a boss that's going to build you a couple $100,000 race cars and let you race it just for shits and giggles, why not?
there, exactly. Exactly.
That was pretty.
It doesn't seem like a bad place to get the hand-me-downs.
Right.
I would have loved to make it to the auction, even if I didn't buy anything.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
that would have been
that'd been so
awesome
cool.
to make it down to the
Right.
auction.
Yeah, that would have been cool to
That'd
go
be cool.
to.
I think it'd be cool just to get something out of there and do something with, but so I wonder how much of that stuff's going to just end up in someone's showroom or someone's storage unit, or
Well, the Mini TRX is in Angola.
I thought
Yeah.
that was the wrecker.
No, the Mini TRX is here in Indiana.
It is, but I thought the rollback.
Hell, it might be.
I thought the rollback went to Angola at a
No,
dealership.
well, it might
Yeah,
have
it's
been,
Mini
but the
TRX
TRX
that
did go to
went
Angola.
Oh, well, maybe it's in Indiana here somewhere.
There's a couple that came to Indiana, but the TRX is Angola.
Yeah,
Going in, well, and it's at a showroom.
I'd say it's just going up on the showroom there.
Yep.
I mean, at least you get to see it there.
Yeah.
I
Well,
thought
there's
Toast
that.
came here too, but I don't remember. Maybe not.
I don't remember where Toast ended up.
Toast is toast.
Oh, I've
Toast is.
caught a couple of the clips, and yeah, basically they cut out the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Toast. They should have kept Toast and just put them up as like a wall art piece. Honestly.
Right.
Yeah, that car was so cool. Though. Just the whole history.
Yeah.
and
I mean,
going
it's
to
still-
Australia.
Yeah, that's why they should have kept it. It was like a trophy piece. They should have kept. That would have been a cool wall art piece.
That car was always such trash from the beginning, though.
The car was just. Yeah.
It got thrown together and had to go on the boat.
Pretty much.
It was. I think it was just a wrong style car for that big of a motor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they had to do it American, you know.
Yeah. That's the
What's
Joe
more
Dirt
American than
style of
third
cars.
gen?
Right.
Yeah. Joe Dirt style of cars with a big ass blower in it.
Suddenly we've evolved into the talking about Cletus channel here. What the hell?
Yep. There goes the
this first podcast kind of just gives you a taste of what we like and
Exactly.
what we are. So
We'll stay more on topic when we have topics.
Yeah, that is
This is
fair.
what happens when we wing it, you know.
Yeah, we can't be trusted.
No. All right, and on that note, we will catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like what you see. So again, this is our first one, so, you know, drop some topics, drop some opinions, put some comments down there. Let us know.
And honestly, if you think we suck, tell us. It's fine. It's engagement. We like that sort of thing.
He likes that sort of thing.